This Torah class is brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.
Good Vach, Rabbi Say, Good Yar, Gezinta Zimmer. We started this Shabbos, Sefer Bereishis, Parshas Bereishis, and the Stipler made a very interesting observation as the difference in the nusach between Chasan Torah and Chasan Bereishis. The one who gets the Aliyah for the closing section of the Torah is called Chasan Torah, and we call him up, Amoid, 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 rise, rise, rise. So, whoever gets the Aliyah gets up, he takes the Aliyah. When it comes to Chasan Bereishis, if you notice, the nusach is Maher, Amoid, 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 quick, quick. What's the quick? What's the rush? Seems like almost the Chasan Torah could mosey on down to get his Aliyah, and the Chasan Bereishis, he quickly has to come up. Why are we in such a hurry with the Chasan Bereishis? And the Stipler said, well, when we come to the end of the Torah, we could take our time, not any more or less than any other time. But the moment you finish the Torah, there's a grave danger, a danger of Hesach Hadas. We might rest on our laurels. We might say, okay, we already finished. There's no need to start again. Let's have a little Ben Hazmanim. Let's have a little rest, a little reprieve. No! Maher! Quickly! There's no time. There's a great danger. We can't let any time to elapse between our conclusion and the beginning of Sefer Bereishis. Therefore, we have the great zechus. Hashem is mezaka us that we still have the opportunity to learn His Torah. A new year, we have to hasten, be mezarez ourselves, apply ourselves to be able to learn Sefer Bereishis and Parshas Bereishis. In this vein, it came to my attention that it's very interesting on Simchas Torah. We take out 3 Sifrei Torah. The first one we lane the end of Azois HaBracha. Then the second one we lane Bereishis. And the third one we lane the Maftir from the Parsha of the Moyadim in Pinchas. And the question is, and this is a question that's raised by the Radvaz, the Shas Chuvas Radvaz, Chelek Dalet, Siman Tzadi Ches, is if you think about it, laning Bereishis is only a minhag. But Maftir from Pinchas, as Me'inyanei Hayoim, it's Me'ikar Hayoim, it's a Chiyuv. Shouldn't the third Sefer, the Haftarah, the Maftir, shouldn't that go before Bereishis? After all, the Maftir is Me'choivas Hayoim, it's an absolute obligation, and Bereishis is only a Chiyuv. To add fuel to the fire, says Radvaz, there's the klal, Tadir V'Sheinoi Tadir Kaidem. We lane the Maftir every week, so that should take precedence over this minhag of Bereishis. And basically the Radvaz says the same thing, that we don't want this Satan to accuse us and say, well, we finished the Torah and we're done. We don't need to be around anymore. So we quickly start Bereishis to show the Satan wrong, to quiet his kitruk, to quiet his accusations. And perhaps we could add, similar to the Stipler, that for ourselves we can't allow the Satan to instigate and challenge us and say, well, you finished Devarim, why don't you take it easy, rest on your laurels, have a Ben Hazmanim, have a vacation. No, there's no vacation. We finished Sefer Devarim, we immediately begin Bereishis. We don't even allow ourselves to lane the Maftir from Pinchas. We reserve that to last. Interestingly, the Radvaz feels that this Svara is so strong that, says Radvaz, and this is written by the Poiskim, the Lavush brings this down in Siman Tafrei Samach Tesef Beis and the El Yarabah as well, that we don't even say Kaddish in between the end of Devarim and the beginning of Bereishis. There's no Kaddish. It's Maher, quick, quick, quick. We can't let any time elapse. We can't let the Satan convince us and persuade us to rest on our laurels. Therefore, we delay the Kaddish after Bereishis. Normally we say Kaddish before, after the main Kriyas HaTorah. No, Bereishis is so vital, we can't allow any time to elapse. To the point where the Radvaz writes that even though the Torah himself says the first Sefer is Bereishis, the first Sefer, is V'zois HaBracha, and the Torah says the third Sefer is Bereishis, says Radvaz, no, the Torah doesn't mean the third Sefer is Bereishis. The Torah just means that it's in addition to what we usually lane. We usually lane a Parsha and a Maftir, and in this case we lane a third Sefer, which is Bereishis, but not that it's laned third. It's not laned third. it's laned second. Interesting, in the Sefer Higyanei Halacha, on page 192, he brings down an amazing minhag that the Sfardim have, that is recorded in the Menorahs Hamor of Rav Yisrael Alan Kava, that by the Sfardim the minhag is that as soon as they finish laning on Simchas Torah, they read Mishnayos Masechta Chagiga. This way, again, the Satan is not Mekatreg, and the Satan doesn't say, well, they're finished Torah Shabachsav now. No. We go straight to Torah Shabal Peh. We read Mishnayos Chagiga. Interestingly, the Chida also says on a more basic level, the reason why the Haftarah for Simchas Torah is from Yehoshua is, again, so the Satan doesn't say, you're finished, you're done, you laned Torah Shabachsav, you laned Chumash, let's take a break before you begin the Nevi'im. There's no breaks. Amazingly, immediately after Devarim, we start again Bereishis. After Bereishis, we start Nevi'im, Sefer Yehoshua. After Yehoshua, we begin Torah Shabal Peh. So we hope, B'siyata D'Shmaya, that we're able to take advantage of this great matana that Hashem gave us, the completion of the Torah. But Hashem says, this is just the beginning. The end is just the beginning. Immediately start Bereishis. We hope Hashem blesses us this year with tremendous siyata d'shmaya to learn Parshas Bereishis, to learn it well with Rishonim, with Achronim, the whole Sefer Bereishis, Sefer Shema, Yisbez Hashem, Vayikra, Vamina Devarim. May the Rosh Hashem grant us all siyata d'shmaya, Lilmoid, Ulalamed, Lishmar Velasais.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.